So we're now ready to start exporting the DXF or STL files that we require. I will just quickly show you the area of interest and its significance. It's basically, in my case, just two bounding boxes put around the important areas of the model. So this lower bounding box, that is put around the vertical development and the stopes that we're going to be extracting, and also the top bounding box here is for the crown pillar. So that's where I'm interested in creating a finer model mesh to make the most accurate results. So I'll point Stope Examine later towards those area of interests as the finest mesh sizes. So what we'll do is we'll get rid of everything. We'll do this one at a time. I'll be going through everything here, so you can skip through the video a little bit if you're fairly familiar with exporting solids. Basically, I'm going to select everything I need and click File, Export Selected. That will take me to the default loader, and I've got STL file selected as my file type. You can also do DXF, remember, but STL is preferred. And I'm going to call the stope shapes stopes. So that will save in my working folder as stopes.stl. You can point this to wherever you like. I've created a working folder, which I'll put everything to do with the project in this working folder. I find it easier to keep everything localized in the one folder. So that's stopes. I will do exactly the same with development, just making sure I get everything there. Development, the geography, again, this is a somewhat repetitive and monotonous task, but it is best to be careful and thorough while you're doing this. AOI for area of interest, I usually find. If this pop-up comes up, the default will be fine. There's my backfill. Shear zone. Historical mining. The important ones to note are step 1 and 2. You'll do them separately so that, and it's the nomenclature when naming them that's important. So it must be called step 1 or step 3 or step 45, like so. No space, no underscore. The template that Stope Examine will need it in, the format that it needs to be in, is step 1, no spaces. So save as 1, and then step 2. Now let me show you what we've achieved here. I have a working folder with every STL that I just created, and the Stope Examine license, which you will get when you buy the software. They should all be in the same folder together. Now we can move on to using the Stope Examine software.